Let's join Stuart Machin.
Hugh Barclay calls them forward, and they're off for the Matalan.co.uk Mildmay Novices chase. 3 miles and a furlong ahead of the field. They go to the first of 19. Kachachurian with a white cap invariably forces the pace and leaves as they touch down. Take the Breeze clouted it and sent the Birch flying, the grey gelding, but he kept his feet quite nimbly, and in rear Song Sung Blue with the red cap is held up in these very early strides, and they now rise at fence 2, the first of the ditches. Kachachurian just ahead from Nakara Bow. Rory Boy with the orange cap between horses, tracked by Dance Island, OG towards the far side with a yellow cap, and then Door Boy in the Wiley silks of beige and black. Lenaban in a blue and yellow jacket is towards the inner alongside the grey Take the Breeze. Near side Burton Port in the Trevor Hemming silks, and Song Sung Blue last of a well-grouped field as they close in on fence number 3. Kachachurian out-jumped comprehensively there by Nakara Bow, who went to the front and strode on by a length, but Jan Feltacek is keen to drop anchor, and he reins back Nakara Bow as they pass on to the judge with 2 circuits to travel. Kachachurian is tracking the pace, Doorboy close up in 3rd. Dance Island is wide of OG. Rory Boy has lost a position or 2, the striped jacket of black and orange, midfield just ahead of Lenaban. Burton Port is out wide, Take the Breeze and Song Sung Blue the final pair as they make the swing across the back straight and onto the first of a line of 4 fences that await them. So the keen going Nakara Bow leading up from Kachachurian, Doorboy tracking them, and then OG down at the running rail from Dance Island in the centre, rising at the 4th, bold lead by Nakara Bow. In rear Song Sung Blue was a little untidy, just brushed to Take the Breeze in midair. Draw towards another plain fence. Nakara Bow from Kachachurian, Doorboy, Dance Island, OG down at the running rail, then Rory Boy, Burton Port out wide going up through the field, and there Nakara Bow was in tight, made a mistake, and it was Kachachurian who jumped on. And they range up towards the second of the ditches. Out wide, Doorboy, rather lit up going down the back straight, is pulling his way up to join the leading line. Nakara Bow was back just in front there. Lenaban, unsighted, made a small mistake, possibly had Dance Island jumping across him. They go now towards the final fence on the far side this time. With ears pricked, Nakara Bow lifted off a length ahead, watching the rest over safely. Song Sung Blue the last to touch down, but there'd be no more than 6 lengths covering them as they leave the back straight. So Nakara Bow and Kachachurian, who've traded blows from the outset, a length and a half up on Doorboy. Dance Island with the black cap is wide of OG, once again cutting the corner. Burton Port, ridden with restraint by Barry Geraghty. Rory Boy is next, Lenaban down the inner, Take the Breeze, and Song Sung Blue the final 2 as they take the cross fence. Kachachurian a little tight to the guardrail, and Doorboy has jumped up well on the outer and comes through to put his head in front fractionally. So a 3rd leader in the race as they complete the first circuit of the Matalan.co.uk Mildmay Novices chase. Doorboy and Dennis O'Regan straighten towards fence 9, narrowly ahead of Kachachurian, Nakara Bow, and far side OG as they rise. Leaders over safely, and the others tightly clustered in behind. Heading on now towards another of the ditches. It takes them through the halfway point. Doorboy wide of Kachachurian. Nakara Bow, who forced the gallop early, has dropped back to dispute 3rd, but he jumped well there. Not so Rory Boy, who was a little sluggish through the air and is bustled along for a stride or 2 on landing to hold his position. Towards the rear, Burton Port, Take the Breeze, Song Sung Blue and Lenaban, all ridden with plenty of restraint as they range up towards fence 11. Be the last after another circuit. Doorboy will pick up just ahead from Kachachurian. They rise pretty much as one, but Kachachurian didn't lift a leg and takes a tumbling fall. Badly hampers OG, who was almost brought to a standstill, and Lenaban wasn't done any favours either, and OG has been shuffled right back to be last of all. So drama at the 11th with Kachachurian, who's on his feet, a heavy looking faller. Jason Maguire sitting up, and Doorboy is left a couple of lengths clear as they swing out on their final circuit. From Nakara Bow, who's wide of Dance Island, Burton Port has made progress up into 4th, then Song Sung Blue, who's on the move from Rory Boy, Take the Breeze, and the 2 that were hampered, Lenaban and OG, the final 2, but still in touch as they start off down the back straight and move on towards the next. So heading on towards fence number 12 as they draw to it. It was Doorboy just ahead. OG was a little bit untidy on that occasion, and they move on towards the next in this line of 4 fences across in the back straight. Doorboy from Nakara Bow, Dance Island with the dark sleeves, Burton Port with the white cap out wide, lifts off just 3 lengths behind him. behind him. Dance Island hit that one hard, hit it very low down to the ground. Lenaban in rear, none too tight. He's dropped a couple lengths off him. They go on towards another ditch. So Dorboy from Dance Island, Akara Bow and Burton Port, and then Akara Bow put down on it. At least his second serious mistake of the race, and he's pushed along on landing. OG has managed to work his way back up on the inner and is now no more than 4 lengths off him as they take the last on the far side. The pace beginning to lift all the time, and Dorboy is trying to draw the finishing kick out of his rivals here as they make the long run from the back straight and on towards the cross fence. Dorboy, Dance Island, Burton Port and Akara Bow, the yellow cap. The grey Take the Breeze going up out wide. Rory Boy receiving reminders. Then OG from Song Sung Blue bustled along, and Lenaban switched to the outer. Dorboy just in front there, but tickles the birch. Only a length on landing to Dance Island. Burton Port for the first time in the race is shaken up, and Geraghty now goes after the leader, but he's stalked by Walsh on Take the Breeze, the grey, who's up into 4th. Then the hard at work Rory Boy. Akara Bow's been caught flat-footed. Lenaban is next, and then OG as they race towards what is going to be the third last. Dorboy a length up from Dance Island. Take the Breeze went right in behind him, hit it very hard. Walsh was up round his neck. They raced down towards the second last. Dorboy, Dance Island produced in the centre by Charlie Post, and Burton Port the near side, and Dance Island was the slow of the three, and it's Burton Port who serves it up to Dorboy on the long drag down towards the final fence. Dance Island a couple of lengths off him. OG, Lenaban staying on in behind, then Rory Boy and Take the Breeze. Burton Port has gone to the front from Dorboy, and it's Burton Port now drawing on the final fence, and a good jump would settle it. Burton Port over safely. Dance Island challenging in a huddle for second with Dorboy. Burton Port and Geraghty in front, and not for catching. Henderson and Geraghty again, and Burton Port driven out wins the Matalan Mildmay Novices chase in great style. From Dance Island, Take the Breeze, Lenaban was home in 4th.
Burton Port, second in the RSA chase, has won here and got his. It's a double for Messrs Geraghty and Henderson. They won the first 2 races on the card, and Burton Port sealed it with a good jump at the last, having come and challenged at the second last, and it didn't matter about his demeanour beforehand.